Hi! Alright, welcome to my cash stuffing video. So, to start off, just to explain, this is not well, it's kind of a clickbait, I'm sorry, but also it's not really a clickbait. I have been watching a lot of budgeting and cash stuffing videos. It's been my new little binge watching habit. And I realized that most people are on a bi-weekly or weekly schedule, and most are in the United States, from what I've seen. Maybe that's just my recommended. And so I decided to do one just in case anyone ever moves away and decides to live in some place like Korea and is living on a monthly salary. So let's get started with that. So my numbers for all of my cash envelopes right now are quite large because I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. Also, I have one that is for my wonderful cat, which is this one, and it will be quite large. And that's just because my cat has a heart disease and he will be going to the vet for his checkup this month. So he'll be doing a lot of tests and things like that. So that is not this will not be a reflection of what I normally spend on my cat. It's just, well, I do spend a lot because he is on daily medication twice a day, but usually it's not this much. I'm also like kind of overstuffing some of the categories just because I'm still trying to figure out how much I do actually spend. And also it's kind of a mental thing. It's just to get the money outside of my actual account. And so how I started doing this last month just to test it out. And what I've been doing is, so I take the money out and I stuff the envelopes, and I do use my card mostly just because I think it's better for tax purposes, because everything is kind of linked to your identity. So they do check your spending for when you do taxes, and I believe you end up paying less taxes when you use your card rather than paying everything by cash. So what I do is I swipe my card and then I check how much I've spent, and then I redeposit the money. Give me a second. I need to lock my cat out. Okay. Let's get started. So easy peasy. Let's just start with like the lowest thing, which is laundry. I do not actually spend this much on laundry per month. Last month I actually ended up spending nothing, so this is just kind of rollover. However, this is just in case, is just because I have like some larger things and I do not have a dryer, so sometimes I just, instead of hanging everything to dry, I just take it to the laundromat to dry quickly. And last month I ended up just using, I do have a coin jar, so I just ended up spending like coin money, but that is what it is. Laundry. Transport is going to be getting 70, so 2. So transport is also something that it's paid a month behind because I use, basically, it's a beep system. So the transaction is done through your debit card, but it does not immediately get taken out of your account. It gets added up on a monthly basis, and then once a month, at the end it withdraws from your account. So that's how transport works. Personal, I don't have anything for personal, but I'm going to just put eating out and coffee in here. So we have, I don't know what I'm going to do with those smaller bills. So 3, 4, 5, 50,000. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 70. All right. So cumulatively 50 and 70, that is 120,000. I'm just gonna put it in as personal because I don't have an envelope for each thing yet. I didn't make one last month for that. That's just is what it is. Groceries, I'm actually mostly do that online. So I put money as coupon pay and then order groceries. So every time I recharge that, I just redeposit the money. I don't know why it took out so many 10,000s. I think I made a mistake on the ATM. So alright, so last month I did 200, this month I'm doing 250,000 because I ended up spending quite a bit on groceries. I'm trying to eat more at home, but also I'm still trying to figure it out because what happens is no one would know this, but I have a account that is shared with my boyfriend, and then I have my groceries account. We mostly spend money on food, but also we do cook a lot together. So that is how that is. Miscellaneous will be 180. Alright, let's redo this. So 100. So 180,000. Oh, also added disclaimer, miscellaneous is basically what I'm calling household type things. I have not completely finished furnishing my apartment right now. And so, yeah. So now we have that dreaded Tanbi. And that is going to be a large chunk because it is 570,000. And then I'm just going to throw this 50 in there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 570,000. And that is because he has to do an echo again, as well as blood draw, things like that, to check up on his heart condition and how he's doing. So that we can reevaluate like what our plan of action is. As you can see, I just get these money envelopes that are pretty common here in Korea. And yeah. All right. Let's see. Laundry, transport, fund-based spending. And then that will be just spending. Now you'll notice that I do have a lot of like individual personal spending, and like I said, it's just because I'm overstuffing just to kind of get the money out of my account. It's really more of a mental thing because like I said, it just makes me double think about swiping my card. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much I actually spend. I spend mostly money on food. I don't really, and then I'm just gonna reevaluate like how much I will actually have for savings. once I hit the vet at the end of this week. So next on the weekend he has his vet appointment, and yeah, and then this will basically just be, that's 22,000. What am I saying? Yep. Right. I like had a mental breakdown right there. 27,000. So 27,000, I am just going to probably stick it here in savings and just be sad. No, I ended up withdrawing more from the ATM than I did need to. Yeah. That is the end of me cash stuffing. It's a pretty short video. I'm going to do a breakdown of this probably when I do I'm setting up a new budget book, and if anyone cares, maybe I'll do a video on that. Alright, so this is basically what it looks like for me right now with cash stuffing on a monthly basis, because I'm on a monthly salary where I get paid once per month. Alright, bye! Oh, also, if you have any questions or have any requests or any questions about living here, about the finances, or what the experience is like, just feel free to leave a comment or ask a question. I will either answer it in the comments, or if there's enough questions, maybe I'll make a video. And yeah, so I've been living here for going almost 2 years. Yeah, it's been a while. Alright, see you. Bye. I'm a OG boy. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my seat.